Hello everybody, and today we're starting out in a creative test world, but this is a technical Minecraft survival guide episode, and the reason we're starting out in a creative world is because we're going to be building a gold farm today, obviously. So, there are honestly two options I think for a pretty early game gold farm for a technical world. The first one would be Nemon's farm, but that one you have to automatically kill mobs, and it is pretty future-proof, but I still want to go with an automatic farm, and the only other design I would really want to go with is ilmango's farm. So obviously here it is, and yeah, it's not actually that complicated. You just build up these things on all four of the corners and these things on all other four corners and then this little thing, and then you just build the spawning pads. It's pretty simple. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously not the simplest design ever, but it produces way more XP than you need, but more importantly it produces gold, which you might know why I want a lot of gold, you may not know, but it does have to do with powered rails, and a lot of them. Now obviously there is powered rail duplication, but unlike TNT duping where there's no replacement, I feel like for rails there is a pretty obvious replacement like for that, because gold farms like this are not that much effort to build up, and yeah, they produce a buttload, whereas TNT duping, like, there's no real replacement for TNT duping unless you add in movable dispensers, but then yeah, Mojang not gonna do that anytime soon. So yeah, this is the farm we're gonna be building, and let me actually quickly show you how to take a schematic. So you might already know, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make a new project and call it ilmango expert gold farm, and yeah, and then we have that new project. Now I'm just gonna pick like a glass block and or actually don't even need that, I think. So you go to area editor, and then for corner 1 we're gonna move that to the player here. Actually, you have to make sure that it's like maybe right around here. Move to player there, maybe even a bit further down, just so that it's at the build height. Alright, yeah, just alright, yeah, so just move it to the player there. And now you want to go on the opposite corner, so, and then you want to go all the way down to the lowest layer of the farm, and that's where we're going to be placing our second corner. So again, press M, area editor, and then move to player, but for corner number 2, so that we keep our corner number 1 there. And there you go, that should be it. Okay, I just realized I left out some blocks, so I'm gonna quickly be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I'm just gonna make sure this time to do that. So okay, there we go. I think now it should be fine. Maybe we can close it up on this side a bit, maybe even like right there, just so that it's as small as possible but also gets everything. So we got the slabs on this side, and then on this side maybe go like this. Alright, and then I'm gonna go down as far as that is. Alright, and it's at Y206, so I also want to be on Y206. Alright, then I'm gonna click move to player for that, and then I'm just gonna go into free cam just so I don't have to move back in case I messed it up. But yeah, it looks like it's all inside of the bounding box of our schematic, and now we can just go here and then save version as ilmango expert gold farm, and now we can just close out of the current project, and yeah, now we're back here. So I think honestly this is the best farm at this point, because Nemon's farm, you have to stand like right about here, and that means that you have to pick a good nether spot to clear out the area. I just want to be able to build this farm wherever I want, so yeah. Also, any other designs, they don't really produce as much as this does. So I think this is honestly the best option. You can obviously go with the simpler ilmango farm or some other farm, but those would produce less. And or if you want to build Nemon's farm, then obviously that is a great option. But keep in mind you do have to pick a good spot so that you don't have to remove as much terrain there, or spawn-proof as much terrain down there. So it does pay to pick a good spot, but you normally still have to spawn-proof like a decent bunch. And then there might be some caves that you haven't looked at, so you have to go into spectator mode and check them all out. But yeah, this is the design we're going with. Alright guys, so we're here in the technical Minecraft survival guide world, and Iron Farm is working beautifully. And you can see I actually have rockets, and if you look over here, I do have a elytra with mending and breaking. Let me quickly show you how I got that. So the rockets are obviously no problem. I had a bunch of sugarcane laying around, and also some gunpowder just from randomly killing creepers. So since you make actually 3 rockets per gunpowder and per sugarcane, then you don't actually need that much gunpowder to produce a decent amount. I just realized I even walked through the wrong portal, so yeah. And although, yes, I do have elytra and rockets, I try not to use them as much, like when I don't need to, because this is just since the very beginning, that's how much gunpowder I had, like maybe a bit more. But yeah, I don't have an infinite supply of gunpowder yet, nor sugarcane. So sugarcane grows really slowly, so I probably need to make a big farm for it later. And as well as that, gunpowder actually, yeah, I don't have that much of it anymore. But anyway, you can see we are here at the village, and I'll quickly just break a dirt block here. So I just got myself a lectern. You should know how to craft a lectern, or just look it up in the crafting recipe book thingy. And I found a stray villager here, and I actually just, oh shoot, no, do not go, no you don't. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I actually did the placing thingy with the lectern and the villager for a little bit, and I actually got a mending villager, maybe after like 15 minutes, got a mending villager here. And he actually sells mending for 10 emeralds, which is perfect. And I just got myself a couple mending books, not that much, because I don't really need that much. But yeah, and I'm just gonna dig my way out of here because I don't want him following me around. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I actually got myself a 10 emerald mending villager, and obviously we'll get that down to 1 emerald eventually. But I'm keeping him here for now, just because yeah, I don't want him to die right now. Alright, so yeah, that's my mending villager. I just put some cobblestone blocks above him, and I got myself some mending books, and unbreaking you can get from a normal enchanting table, so that's just great. So I actually, let me show you my entire supply of elytra real quick. Alright, anyway, here we are back at the main base, and you can see I have 2 extra elytra, and of course with mending and unbreaking on them, and just a bunch of random stuff in there. And there's my old chest plate, and anvil, really easy to come by now since we have the iron farm. And yeah, so I just enchanted them with mending and unbreaking. So I just did that because I thought that it would be useful for building a farm like ilmango's gold farm, because obviously that would, it's pretty tall, so if you fall down there it's gonna take a long time to get down. But yeah, anyway, let's just get it in here. So load schematics, ilmango expert gold farm, and then I'm just gonna go into free camp so it's a bit easier. It's not really necessary. And then I am actually going to make sure that we're in a nether waste biome, because you do obviously have to make it in a nether waste biome. Okay, it looks like right around over here is the best spot to build it. So, alright, finally, after a lot of time and effort, probably like 2 minutes, we have it in a good location. I'm pretty sure I just want to make sure one more time that, yes, this is, yep, alright, yeah, it is a nether waste biome. Let me just... Alright, over here it says Soul Sand Valley, so I might want to move that just a little bit that way. Alright, there we go. Now Yep, it's all inside nether wastes. And here, yep, it doesn't go into that or in that. And yeah, I'm not really going to make a tutorial for this farm for obvious reasons. First of all, it is quite big. Second of all, it's not one of my own designs, and I don't really actually want to make too many tutorials that are not for my own designs anymore, so yeah. But anyway, I'll be back with you when I'm finished. I might even make a time-lapse out of this. So some of you might be wondering, well, how do I get slime? Obviously you need slime for the sticky pistons, the slime balls, etc, etc. So we're actually going to be building this very simple slime farm. Now, of course, again, I'm not going to be making a tutorial. This series is not dedicated for making tutorials for stuff. It's more of just kind of a guide on what the order of stuff, in my opinion, makes kind of sense. So I'm gonna actually choose this slime chunk, and the reason is that we don't actually have that much terrain around here. So obviously we have that, but over here we don't really have anything much besides for the ocean, and we can just AFK somewhere over here a little bit, and yeah, it won't impact the rates that much. And the second reason is because obviously you might be wondering, why don't I build it in the ocean? Well, because there's not much water to clear out later. When obviously you want to make this more efficient, you're going to have to clear out the stuff above the chunk. So I'm just going to follow Nemon's tutorial, and I'll be right back when I have a slime farm, and hopefully when I have a gold farm. Alright guys, so I'm back, and you may or may not see my level meter, but that can probably indicate something. But anyway, we did build ourselves a slime farm. I'm just going to go into free cam here. So I already built the next steps for the whole thing, which is placing the magma floor, and you can actually replace this with slime. I know you may not know that, but slime actually does allow the items to slide a bit further, so you can do that. Also, I added the lava here, and I put the clock systems here in the back. The droppers spit the items out, and yeah, this was pretty much just for convenience, so that I had the storage up here, and for later, so that I won't have to go back down there anymore. Alright, and then here, you can see I've started the beacon, because you have to mine up all the top, of course, and I don't have a beacon, of course, yet, but we're probably going to be doing that in the next episode. But anyway, we are producing a few slime balls an hour, and it's okay. It allowed me to get all the pistons, sticky pistons, and slime blocks I needed for a little bit. But also I had to go to an ice spikes biome, so this project took a lot of stuff, but trust me, it was worth it, as you can see from my XP meter. Alright, so my ice spikes biome, I think it was in about positive 500-ish, somewhere that way. I'm just gonna fly over there so you see the portal. Yeah, there it is, there's the portal. So positive 500x, and for me, that's where my spikes biome was. But I needed that for some packed ice because of some slime block launchers in the farm. But anyway, you can already see the farm loading in. So this took me quite a long time to build, and I actually did end up replacing the slabs with just normal slabs, smooth stone slabs, and it's because I was pretty much just lazy and I didn't want to get all the black stone and polish the black stone and then make them into slabs, etc, etc. So here, let me actually show you the farm. So here it is, and this is pretty much just the same thing. I just added a couple of features here. See here, this automatically pulses this dispenser so that it quickly puts out and retracts back the lava in case you have too much XP buildup and you want to quickly get rid of it. That's how you do it. If you want to stop XP from existing here in total, you can just click this button. The buttons are mostly to spawn proof, but that's another use for that button. Click that button, and then that lava will get dispensed. One thing I learned from experience is don't click this button while standing on the trapdoor, because then you fall into lava. And I almost lost all, like, I think I had 500 levels at that point there. So yeah, yeah. Then anyway, down here we have a storage system. And yeah, here is where you see the good stuff. So, I just made some sorters here, and one for gold nuggets, one for gold ingots, and one for rotten flesh, in case I need this many double chests of rotten flesh in the future. But anyway, as you can see, I already emptied the nuggets and the ingots as well. And I think we actually did have some losses because I did see a bunch of stuff laying around there. So this may be a little bit less than what you technically should be able to get. But you can see we have not one, not two, but two and a little bit shulker boxes full of gold blocks. Right, so yeah, and that's pretty much it. It actually took me like so long, maybe even half an hour to craft all those gold blocks. Because I'll probably build some sort of a more efficient crafting system later. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the farm. So I really love XP farms, just because I think they're cool. But anyway, yeah, you can see we do have 100 levels, and 1,000 levels actually, not even 100. So yeah, I AFK'd like for multiple hours on this, just because I really wanted to get 1,000 levels in vanilla survival Minecraft, and this is my first time getting 1,000 levels, so yeah, pretty cool. And of course, that's why you can see over there my beacon that I set up there. I made it out of gold blocks, so just because I think I might even have more gold than iron. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I might. Yeah, this doesn't look like that much iron. I think it's actually backing up here. Yeah, it's backing up. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that sometime. Maybe add a couple more chests here. Yeah, that seems like the right thing to do, because yeah, that's just way too much. Yeah, I'll fix that in the next episode maybe, or in between episodes. But anyway, yeah, what I was doing to build the farm is I just put a bot up here for the slime farm. And then I went over to the Pigman XP farm, and I was building all the stuff just without the slime. And then I put in all the sticky pistons and the slime blocks and all that once I had enough slime from over there. And that actually took surprisingly long. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Survival Guide. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.